Welcome to the Telegraph Studio. I'm Dave Baxter. Today, we'll be talking about the use of new technologies in retail. I'm joined by Dan Hartfeld and Alex Spardella from Redant. Dan, Alex, thanks for joining me.
Hi, thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
So, what's scaring retailers today?
So I think retailers are operating in a more and more competitive environment today. There's huge technology shifts in how consumers purchase and shop, and traditional brick and mortar retailers are having trouble keeping up with online retail as that grows massively.
What kind of difference does that make to customers?
Customer expectations now are higher than they've ever been, and with the rise of online shopping and the strength of e-commerce, we're really seeing customers getting a great experience online. Retailers are asking people to get out of their chairs and take a trip to the high street, and they're not necessarily giving them a better experience for that. So I think that the question we have to ask in 2014 is, why should I do that? Why should I bother getting out of my chair? And we think the digitally enabled store is the solution to that.
So imagine going into a situation where you're a customer and you go into a store, and this happens in many retailers across the world at the moment. You've found a product that you might be interested in, or something that you're looking for. You look around in the store, you can't find it. It's maybe not available in your size, or you don't know whether it's in stock. And you ask a sales assistant for help, and that sales assistant knows less about the products than you do, knows less about what is going on, similar products that are around, and can't even help you order it either in that store, in a nearby store, or even online. That leaves you as a customer very dissatisfied, and you may as well walk across the road and go and buy a similar product from a different retailer.
How big a commercial difference does it make, though?
I think it can make a huge commercial difference. It's not just about getting ahead of the competition, but it's also about growing the industry and the market as a whole. It's information about products, it's potentially information about customers, and it's information about the company and how to sell better.
So if these are the problems, what are the solutions?
The solution that we've created is a product called Retail OS, which is an in-store mobility platform designed for use by sales staff. Retail OS empowers employees by giving them access to more information and more tools to help them do their job and to help them sell more.
What kind of tools and information are we talking about?
So, we cover pretty much everything that the modern shop assistant needs to do their job. So, whether that's product information and stock information through to ordering and checkout, queue busting, but also, on the management side of things.
And a lot of that is key. A lot of what head office management are seeing is that lack of information in both directions. New company information comes along, new policies, new ways of selling, and it doesn't get disseminated properly to the staff it needs to be. But also, managers at a higher level don't have access to the core information and the core metrics on the shop floor that they need. Compare that to online, where analytics tools have been in use pretty much since the inception, and you have huge amounts of management information you can access quickly and in real time. There's a big disparity between improving the customer experience online and improving the customer experience in store.
So let's talk implementation. That sounds always like an unwieldy process.
Generally speaking, we can get something up and running within a month. Often the procurement process is longer than the actual rollout. The way that we do this is by keeping everything very small, starting with the minimum viable product that's going to get the business the results, and building from there.
If I'm a member of staff, surely I'm too busy doing my job to check, this system.
Yeah, I think one of the really important things for us is to recognise that, to give retail staff their credit, they are very used to dealing with technology, much more so than a lot of other fields. They were one of the first really mobile workforces. But at the same time, if it's not going to make their job easier, we know that they're not going to use it, and it's going to sit under a till gathering dust. So, in designing Retail OS, we've been very, very conscious to make sure that everything is as optimised as possible, and really that it's a product that people actually want to use.
What about economies of scale? Is that gone?
So traditionally, I think retailers have a view of buy big and you get cheap, and that sort of works very well when it comes to manufacturer buying products. Modern day technology doesn't work like that. Actually, what's better is to start small, learn from your mistakes, make sure that everything is working as correct, trial things out, and build on top of that. And then with software, you can expand very quickly. So it actually works out cheaper and more cost effective, and you tend to get better returns on investment by starting small and rolling out fast.
Okay, guys, thank you for your time.
Thanks very much.